Hi Pisces, thank you so much for visiting my channel Emerging Timelines. I'm Melanie. Today we're going to do your mid-monthly May reading and we'll get right into it. We're doing the Universe Has Your Back 3-card spread. Universe Has Your Back in the past, present, future format. This is going to be for Sun and Moon signs for Pisces. Then we're going to do an Archangel message from the Archangel message deck. And then we're going to use our Spellcaster's Tarot. Okay, Pisces, thank you so much for watching the channel. And let's get right into your mid-monthly message. Mid-monthly message. We're inside today because it's raining. But it's a good change, I think. All right, Pisces. Please, Spirit Guide, show us what Pisces needs to see for the month of May, the rest of May. You have, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Right? So allowing yourself to be guided right back to the divine, to your spirituality, what it is that you believe in. It says that my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. Okay? So maybe you're dealing with someone or something, right? Could be a job, could be a person, but your present energy is asking you to have compassion. Forgive this person so that you can see where your true intention lies. Ooh, yes. And I love when they confirm that, because where you're getting to, Pisces, is you're growing spiritually. You're getting to oneness. So you're getting to where you can see that this world, really we're born into duality and competition. So we're constantly in this fight or flight mode with each other, when really we're actually more alike than we'll ever be different. So with that being said, versus competing with one another, we should be looking at each other as if we can see where they're coming from, you know? Because that shows love, you know? All right, Pisces. Pisces angel message, please, for Sun and Moon signs. Thank you again for watching. Allowing yourself to be guided back to the light. So you're possibly building a sanctuary. If you're not, you're going to church. Happy Mother's Day to everyone whose mothers out there. Hope you did something nice. And for all the sons out there, I hope you did something nice for your mom. All right, see you out there. When I accept the love of the universe, I will always be back. Okay. Guided back. So we're looking to take ourselves back to the light. Back to believing, back to trusting, back to feeling compassionate towards others, not allowing this experience to make us go cold. Pisces, I don't like to see when you guys go cold. That's not, When a Pisces goes cold, damn, because you guys are the dreamers. You are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. So if you're feeling like you're having such a hard time right now dealing with some energies that are around you, or dealing with having compassion, they just want you to know that you're feeling, that you should feel guided and protected, because you are, okay? That they have your back and that they see what you're doing. They know that you're up against a couple of challenges at this moment, but they're watching you and they're protecting you, okay? Hence why they say that you're being guided back to the light. So your environment, there may be some things that are unfolding that you can't quite explain, and you're trying to find reasoning behind why these things are happening, and you just can't quite find it. Your heart space is just asking you to tune into the energy of love, looking at things as if you could see it again from their shoes, right? And so that's going to make you move into this oneness, is my true nature. So seeing yourself and everyone as one versus duality and competition. Pisces, sun and moon signs. Please show me Pisces, sun and moon signs. Pisces, sun and moon signs. Woo! Oh, I love when you guys are in your energy. It makes me so excited. So Pisces is coming in, right? If you're the male, you're going to offer love. If you're the female, expect love for the end of May. Because the Knight of Cups is showing up, and that's your card, Pisces, and it represents someone selling the dream. As I say about my Pisces, you guys are dream sellers, and you could pretty much you could make them feel any way you wanted to make them feel. So you're deciding with this love that you're allowing the universe to guide you with, you are going to extend this offer of love for the end of May, okay? So that's my Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio if you're dealing with the male Pisces women. And if you're the Pisces male, this is you extending an offer of love in a dreamy way, okay? Mid-month of May 2019. Show me, spirit guides. What else can we tell Pisces? Ooh. All right, but your heart feels bound and restricted to something, right? So that's the reason why you're having to have compassion. I feel like when this card comes up with the compassion, because the Devil card represents Capricorn, so you could be dealing with Capricorn, or it could be talking about your 3D experience, where you have conformed so much to working so hard on something that you feel almost bound and restricted to it, right? So this could be another partnership, a third-party scenario. This could be a overindulgence in drugs or alcohol, food, whatever it is that you don't keep in a moderation, and it's now making you feel like you can't escape from it. That's what's in your heart space. That's what you're having to find compassion towards, okay? You're not having the words that you need to say what you need to say, and that's how I feel. It's like your heart wants to say something about where you're headed. Knight of Swords. So you do have a Gemini male coming up here as your influence. So women, maybe you're talking to someone or someone's using some sort of harsh communication with you. If you are the male watching, I feel like you are sending a very direct message about how you are moving into this nature of seeing everyone as one. This is Gemini, so it gives what is given. It's a duality, it's a mirror. So maybe you are reflecting this oneness back on someone else, moving in your highest timeline, right? So this is for the end of May. All right, so you do have present energy, your present energy. Present energy. I really do like to see you guys in your element, but you being bound and restricted to something in your heart. It's a heart space though, right? like when you see the Devil card, it doesn't always have to be negative. It could be that you really feel an intense desire for someone or something, and that could be the reason why you're needing to see it from a way of finding compassion. There's that too. Because I feel like you're moving in, even though you love something, you're not really looking at it in a protective way. There's that. Or you could be dealing with someone who's bound and restricted to something else. Let's see where we're going with this, Pisces. Sun and Moon signs. Thank you so much. Pisces, 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 Pisces. You're moving very quickly, though, for the rest of May. You are using air and water, so communicating a lot when it comes to your emotions. I get that as well. There's just something in your 3D because you feel left out by someone, or you possibly have left someone out. There's that too, two sides of that coin, right? And now you're wanting to extend the offer to this person, and you want to communicate that you want to extend an offer to this person. This is if you're the male. If you're the female, then you possibly feel left out again by this person. If you're the female, you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. You've got the boss business owner here moving in your future. Future prediction is like you're going to step into taking control over the scenario that makes you feel bound and restricted, that makes you feel kind of tied to something. And your advice is for you to create balance. So this is the Libra card. It talks about you making mental balance within your mind and your intellectual way of viewing things or thinking about things. So before you communicate something, I think that you're needing to see yourself as someone else before you rush in and send a direct message, because that's the way I'm seeing you show up. Is you're ready to charge in, and I feel like your environment wants to offer love, but you're doing it in a very logical standpoint of communicating it, how you felt left out or how this person feels left out, because you're bound to something else. But I do see you moving forward to taking control over this situation as you realize that you are safe and protected. Alright, so that's very good to see. Alright, so let's get clarifiers for Pisces. Clarifiers for Pisces. Thank you again for watching the channel. And these clarifiers, Pisces, are just going to give us the rest of your scenario. Okay? Help you decide whether or not these messages are for you. Pisces, Sun and Moon signs. Pisces, Sun and Moon signs. Bottom of the deck. Could be dealing with Sagittarius, or you could have a Moon in Sagittarius, because I read for Sun and Moon signs. You have the Five of Cups, so you're accepting a loss at this time. And I feel like you feel insecure about accepting this loss, but you're still trying to do so. Now that goes back to you feeling bound and restricted to something. It's almost like you want to take your love somewhere else, and you're having a hard time communicating this at the moment. Let's see what this is about. So, you're allowing yourself to be guided back to the light, and this is how you're showing up. It's really conflicting. You've been manipulating a situation when it comes to an offer of love that you want to extend. I feel like you haven't really shown that you want to extend this love. You're just holding back because possibly you showed a little bit too much, or like a typical Pisces, you wear your emotions on your sleeve and you're very sensitive. So at this moment in your environment, you're really holding back from this person. But you are going to take this route in your heart that isn't easiest. It's moving away from this negative, toxic energy of overindulging in negative thoughts, negative people, negative places. You're going to move out of things that aren't helping you, aren't healthy for you, and you do realize that it's not going to be easy without compassion, without forgiveness, without understanding, without seeing yourself as one with everyone and everything. So you have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords moving forward is about the Four of Swords. You're communicating that, yes, I've healed over the situation. I've healed from feeling left out and abandoned by you. And I can see possibly why, because you have the oneness in the future. Five of Pentacles, though, says that you're going to work by yourself when it comes to getting out of this situation that you feel bound and restricted to. You have 8 Pentacles, so you're deciding what it is that you want to put effort in now, and that you're doing alone. So that's possibly why you're not showing as much emotion. I feel like you're removing yourself from a certain scenario so that you can get back to something that you've healed from. But in the future, you'll see yourself as the emperor, the one that makes the moves, the boss, the business owner, because you'll be getting into this hermit mode where you're, again, in the Virgo energy of working towards something, but you're working within before you see it on the outside, right? So this is saying that in order for me to change my environment, I would have to change the way I feel within so that I can reflect something that is more authentic. You have Justice with the Page of Wands. So your advice is for you to create balance mentally so that you can accept or extend an idea that you've been thinking, right? Your highest timeline is because you want to communicate that you have healed from someone or something, and this has allowed you to see yourself like them and everyone else around you, having more compassion and allowing yourself to find the words that you need to speak and say, right? So your advice is the Libra Page of Wands. Balance mentally before you can extend an idea or listen to a person's idea. You're allowing yourself to completely heal, to communicate in a way where it will be without tension. Next moves is you coming out of feeling rejected, and that's why you'd be working alone. You have the Queen of Wands, so I feel like someone who's stepping away from love is stepping away from something they used to be passionate towards. They're feeling a little defensive about what it is that they want to work towards because they're leaving a certain relationship, but you could be a male dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and you're defending why you're walking away. Or you're just dealing with someone who's a little jealous and envious because they see where you're going. And your obstacle is this, the wheel of the world. So the world is coming around to give you a new opportunity, but right now you're feeling blocked towards it because you and someone else are battling because your heart is feeling bound and restricted to something. Okay? But they want you to know that you are safe. All you need to do is align yourself with your true intention to see yourself and everyone else as if you are the same, and you would be able to free yourself from this scenario. All right, so I wish you the best for the rest of May, and I'll see you for your next reading. Thank you. Bye.